Hey, how's everybody doing? My name is Steven Rosenberg, also known as Snapchat Steve, and this is Gene Ginzburg. Welcome to another amazing episode of Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes. Gene, how are you doing
I'm
today?
doing really well. I'm in San Francisco and it's actually really sunny and warm today, which I didn't think that San Francisco had that kind of weather, but I've been here for the last month, during the month of March, and really have lucked out with it. It's only rained a couple times, and otherwise it's actually been sunny. So I am pretty excited about
Yeah,
that.
it's hard to tell where you are these days. You're all over the place on these really big news stations. I don't know if anyone else caught that, but you guys should check it out. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I did a Facebook Live with a colleague of mine. I was a guest on his show. It's called The John McCabe Show. And I will post that to social media as well, and on YouTube and Facebook and all my other social media channels. So I hope you guys have a chance to check it out. I talk a lot about funnels
Yeah,
and Facebook marketing and some of the latest digital trends in online marketing. So yeah, it's been
I thought you did a great job, and I shared that on my page as well. I thought it added a lot of value, and people should check it
Yeah,
out.
I agree. And so I think today I want to, because in that video that I did with that Facebook Live that I did a couple days ago, I talked a lot about funnels. I mean, I feel like I really got deep into the funnel. So I think, and I talked a little bit about Facebook. So I think today I want to elaborate a little bit more on Facebook because I feel like during that show I talked a little bit about it. But I think today I want to talk about the 5 components of a successful Facebook campaign. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Let's dive in.
Yeah. So the 5 components, I'll just start off and talk about the 5 components themselves, and like I'll actually list them off, and then I can get into the details of each. And then of course, Steven, if you have any questions or comments as we're going along, feel free to.
Which you know I
Yeah.
will.
So the 5 components of a successful Facebook campaign are going to be targeting, headlines, copy, your image or your video, so whatever is the visual unit that you're using, and your call to action. So starting off with your targeting, and I think I have probably said this like 1,000 times on all of my social media and all of my videos, that I feel that targeting is extremely crucial when it comes to Facebook ads. I feel like if you are not targeting the right audiences, no matter if you have an awesome video, or if you have an awesome headline or amazing copy, I think that you are just not going to get the results that you're looking for. So it's extremely important to make sure that your targeting is on point, and to test out your targeting as
Right.
you're going along and tweaking it and optimizing it. But in terms of I'm going to go through some of the
100%.
overview in terms of targeting. So the way Facebook targeting works is that you can target users, but of course their demographics, so like sex and age and geolocation. So let's say if you're running campaigns in a certain geo, you can also target them through behaviors. So Facebook uses third-party data so basically like kind of like the information that your credit card uses and sells to third-party data. So it knows a lot about like your purchase behaviors and things like that. So Facebook does use that data also. So it knows.
Of
Yeah,
course they
so
do.
it knows like things that you've purchased recently, stores that you shop at, and things like that. So yeah, so that is another way of targeting users, is through third-party purchase information and that Facebook will allow you to use. And then also the third component or the third piece of targeting would be page likes. So if you can target users who like a certain page, and that usually I find that to be the most effective way of doing it, in addition to, of course, using demographic data and things like that. So targeting is extremely important. You really have to hone in on that in order to get your audiences right. So anything you wanted to add, or any questions you have, Stephen?
Yeah, I mean, I think, well, I don't know if I necessarily agree with the likes part of it, just because those likes could be coming from anywhere, but I don't know 100% where you're going with it. And two, as you know, I always love to push for real world
Yes.
examples, because I just think that really helps the audience sort of, connect the dots visually. So whether we wait or not, but I always like that. It's always
You know,
helpful
I
for
think
me.
what I might do, since this video is only 10 minutes long, as we always call it, marketing success in under 10 minutes. I think I might use another video and do this in another video where we actually
Okay.
talk about the a real live example, because I know we're already 5 minutes
All right.
into this, so I want to talk about the other
Yeah,
five
yeah, yeah.
components, the other
No,
four
that makes
components.
sense.
So, but yeah, let's maybe table that until another video. So the other components
do it.
are going to be your headline. So of course you want to have a snappy headline, because when users are scrolling through their feed, they want to make sure that you're getting their attention. So attention grabbing, something. Of course, you don't want to be deceiving, but you want to make sure that you're getting a pattern interrupt when you're creating your ads. So headlines, of course, very important. I feel like that's the first thing that they see, in addition to, of course, your visual component. Copy is also, I believe, extremely important. That's the third component of a successful Facebook ads campaign. So the things that I've seen working lately has been more colloquial ad copy. So things like, "Hi, I'm Ginzburg, and I'm the CEO of Ginzburg Digital Marketing, and today I want to talk about how to set up a Facebook campaign." So things where it's more you're talking to your audiences versus like marketing copy. So being more more, I guess, open, more authentic, exactly, more genuine. I like that word, authentic, instead of just being like, oh, this is just writing some marketing copy for your audiences. So I would test, of course.
I don't think that works
I feel like
very well
nowadays it doesn't
anymore.
work anymore. So you want to be more genuine with your users. I mean, of course, on top of everything that we're going to talk about today, testing is extremely important as well, and I think I'll touch up on that very quickly at the end. So, but yes, test your copy also. One copy could resonate. One type of copy could resonate better with certain users than others. Then the fourth component is going to be your visual component. So that could be an image, or it could be your video. And so lately, for acquiring new customers and driving acquisition and driving awareness, I'd say video has been working really well. Just an example, I'm working on a campaign for one of my current clients, and we're currently running side by side an image and a video ad on Facebook. And the video ad is getting it's costing us about $1 a lead, and the image ad is costing us about $2 a lead. So half of, basically in terms of cost per lead, we're looking at half when it comes to video. So I would highly recommend video. I feel like that's all I see now.
I think it's
on Facebook.
the most important
What's
component.
that?
Yeah, I think that's the most important component.
Definitely.
And the most effective
And
thing
you can do so much with video. You can only do so many things with an image because it's static. But with video, you can tell a story. You can share details about your mission. You can talk about your experience. There are so many things that you can do with a video that you cannot do with an image. So, yeah.
I have a quick question. Do you have an order of importance, between the copy, between the title, between the image? Do you think that Facebook has an algorithm that they base that on?
Honestly, I can't say about their algorithm though. It's all black box. But I'd say the visual component, the video, I think is extremely important.
Okay.
Yeah. Because people now, of course, look for that. And from everything that I've heard, and I believe that this is going to be true, is that so right now when you're scrolling through your feed, your videos is silent, and you have to turn on the volume in order to actually listen to it. So I believe that Facebook is going to change that policy, and then starting in, I want to say in a couple of months or even in a month, you are now going to be able to hear your videos right off the bat. So as an advertiser, advertiser that might be a better option for you. But again, you want to have a pattern interrupt when you're creating your video, so that right now people are scrolling through their feed. In the future,
speaking of pattern interrupt, we are getting really close to the end of our 10 minutes. So why don't we make this a 2-part series and interrupt that pattern?
Well, I have one more component, and I think I'll just go through all 5 today really quick. The last one is just the call to action. So you want to make sure that you're matching your call to action with your campaign. So is it a download now button, is it a buy now button, or is it a learn more? So make sure that it's appropriate for what it is that you're selling, or what it is that you're in your campaign, because it's really important and for consumers or for users to understand like what it is that you are offering. So those are the 5 components of a successful Facebook campaign. And in the next video, we're going to talk about a case study or an example of what that looks like when setting up a campaign in Facebook. So thanks a lot, Stephen.
Thanks.
Thanks so much for watching. We hope you'll continue to get involved and join us as we help you find success in your entrepreneurial journey. Please follow, like, and share with others who will find this beneficial. We'll see you on the next episode of Marketing Success in Under 10 Minutes with Stephen and Jean.